Hey guys, how we doing? Hope you're well. This is another off the charts code here. Before I get into this, I want to thank 6079 for giving me a number that blew my mind, a duration that blew my mind. So thank you for the Kanye West 1018 days that you left in my live yesterday. Much love to you. I realize you're 6079 and it got me thinking about your name. I want to know why you go by that name. Chigozi, how you doing? Much love to you. Nothing but love for Chigozi. You're good. I also want to say thank you to James Love. James Love, what a last name. He sent me an audio this morning, which was powerful. He said he watched my live yesterday. And there's more people waking up or finding God every single day. I can tell by the people contacting me. And he signed up to my website today. He became number 99. And my code yesterday focused on number 99, Aaron Judge. It's just all playing out the way it's supposed to play out with the numbers. So thank you, James Love. Much love to you. Hey, Sassy Lass. I really like that name. Sassy Lass. Are you sassy? And you're sassy, baby. Shakti, yo. Svali, much love. Jersey is in the building and soon to be in Mexico. Tacos on me. Tacos on me, brother. I want to say much love to Chris from LA, who's leaving tomorrow back to LA on Brady's birthday. It's been here over a month. So I'm going to see him at 1:30. While 8 in the live, 1 like, 322, the 81st day of the year, I will be discussing how Kanye West is massively connected to the Georgia Guidestones and them coming down. It's going to blow your head off, guys. I've told you. The stuff I'm doing right now, this isn't Adam Edwards. This is God speaking to me, and I'm going to keep sharing it. Even when I'm tired and exhausted, it's like, oh, I have to do this again. It's like, yes, I do. I do have to do this. 7 in the live, 3 likes. George Floyd, born in 73. I'll discuss how Kanye is connected to George Floyd as well, because it's all synced up. How are we doing? Happy face, man. Number 99, baby. Shakti, James Love. That's James Love. Number 99 for Prince Philip, dying at age 99 on the 99th day of the year. For last season's NFL season, beginning on 9/9, 99 days before the Pope's birthday. And the last celebrity death of 2021 was 99-year-old Betty White. And then Super Bowl 56, the 2 starting quarterbacks wore the number 9 jersey, where the Super Bowl was played in California, which was founded on 9/9. Kobe's highest scoring game, 81 points, 9 times 9. So much love to you. It's a big number, is that 99, which I showed yesterday with Aaron Judge, because 9 times 11, like 9/11, is 99. Expose the occult. Yeah, baby. How you doing? You good? Wow, 9 in the life, 4 likes. Again, the date Prince Philip died, the 9th of April. Less beard. I got rid of the beard because I went hiking and I was just constantly itching my beard. And I really believed that it got to a certain length that it wasn't getting any longer. It got to about here and it wasn't going. It wasn't getting any longer. I was like, what's the point then? I wanted to go here. I told you, like Guru Nanak. But it didn't work out. So trimmed it grade 4 for the 4 horsemen. Like the song I'm going to discuss here, Jesus Walks, was Kanye's 4th song from the album, College Dropout. What an album. Again, when it comes to Kanye, I've said this for a long time. I'm not a huge fan of rap music, but when it comes to Kanye West, from the beginning of his career, well, I guess he came about in 1996, the year Kobe was drafted. But when he got big, College Dropout, I was obsessed. Through the Wire, When It All Falls Down, Jesus Walks. Just have this weird connection with Kanye West. And yes, I always call these celebrities and A-listers to all be satanic, but there's something about Kanye where I think he's being used by God and Satan, to be honest. And when he got his hair bleached, I think that's when Satan got hold of him. You're going to live to 99? Hey, Chuck. you blind encoder. Chuck's in the house, a phenomenal coder. We're going to be, hopefully, keyword here, annihilating the Premier League together on the website. But we'll see what happens, as I have 13 alive, 7 lights, 137, the 33rd prime. Like EPL is 33. So is England, where the Premier League takes place. The sound is low. I'm not sure why. It must be your computer or phone. I'm on full volume here. I've not changed anything. Anyone else having a problem with the sound, with the audio? I presume you aren't, because nobody else is complaining. Hair bleach MK Ultra. Yeah, blonde hair equals 56. It's better now. Perfect. It's loud where Joey is. Much love to Joey. Much love. So I've told you, since I came across the book of Revelation, it's completely changed my life, and my level of coding has gone off the charts. Because I do believe what's playing out right now is Revelation, and when you understand Revelation, you can almost predict where the world's going, and you see the numbers connected to Revelation, which help you do that. But I always say this now, the more I understand the book of Revelation, the Bible, God, Satan, the more I understand it, I'll come to terms with it and process it, the closer I get to God. So I'll keep doing it, whether I'm 95% in sports picks or 9%, I'm going to keep doing it. Although I'm never going to be 9%, am I? Let's be realistic. Do we think Eminem bleached hair back in the day was also MK Ultra signaling? Yes. Yes, it could be MK Ultra. It could be where they get possessed. It could be a range of things, the blonde hair. But it's definitely like a mark. And I know there'll be people watching this going, well, I bleached my hair blonde. Does that mean I was MK Ultra? No, because you don't have influence on society like these people. So please don't compare yourself with these A-listers. Okay? Which people have said to me, well, I bleached my hair blonde. You did, didn't you? Are you MK Ultra? Do you worship Satan? Okay, I'm not going to speak to you anymore if you're going to come with just that utter nonsense. I'm not sure what name a man is going to go under. I think I've broken his spirit a little bit. He's not appeared for a while, which is good. No, Mr. M, Jesus Walks. This is actually a beautiful decode. I'm not here to hammer Kanye West. I'm not here to hammer Kanye West, okay? I'm going to show you how he is connected to so many important date durations and events. The Jesus Walks song, I'm going to break down the lyrics, its release date, and what it means to me. Okay? So I do believe Kanye West or whoever writes his music is a genius. And Kanye is one of the most controversial artists of our generation, and I do believe is being used by God and Satan. It's like he really does have two personalities. You got the one way he has his huge ego, massive ego. He walks around like he is Jesus. And then there's the other element where he's basically given himself to Jesus and got rid of his ego. So it's very interesting. It really is. And remember the 7 Hermetic principles. Nobody's completely evil. Nobody's completely good. All right. We all have sin within us. So everybody can be forgiven. Everybody, which I'll break down the lyrics in his song here, which makes a lot of sense to me. A lot of sense. These so-called elites are very smart as well, but just know that these elites, aka the parasites, Satan's minions, they are getting a lot of knowledge and gifts through the Prince of Lies. So I think they're being used. But yeah, are they smart? Yeah, is it them behind everything? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This code I'm going to read to you, which I've done whilst listening to Jesus Walks on repeat, where I was getting goosebumps. It's going to show you that man's not doing this. And if you think man is still doing this, then then I don't think you found God. You're going to be back in a second. Okay. I don't think God and Satan can use you at the same time. The Bible says you either drink from the cup of God or the cup of demons. Choose one. What if you are with God completely at one point in your life and then with Satan completely and then back to God? You don't think you can do that? Maybe not. People say once you find God, there's no going back. And that could well be the case. Okay, I'm not going to start. Tell me when you're back, and then I'm going to start. Drink positive. Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it. There you go. You've summed it up perfectly. Yeah, credit where it's due. These people are smart, but not smart enough to outsmart the Creator, because the Creator created these smart people. That's what you got to realize. The Almighty. Okay? Nobody else comes close. You should check out his documentary on Netflix. It's dope and gives more perspective of his life. I don't have Netflix or a TV, but I did watch his Runaway album, Masterpiece, where they turned it into a mini movie on YouTube. And wow, I just uploaded me playing Runaway by Kanye. There's something about that song. Run away from me, baby, baby, baby. And just the whole song is just powerful. I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, wow, that melody. And it's so simple. The fact that even I can play it, it's so simple, but so effective and so beautiful and so powerful. That song, Runaway. But the song I'm going to focus on is Jesus Walks. But I'm going to wait for Metal Face Doom to get back from whatever he or she is doing. I'm guessing it's a he with Metal Face Doom. I'm going to wait for you. Oh, you're back. Right, let's do this. Perfect time. 22 in the live, 9 likes, 229 the 50th Prime Satanic gets you 50. So here we go. Much love to you, John. Thank you for always leaving positive comments. Right, now I'm going to go. Not go. Now I'm going to read it. Enjoy. I don't know if I can keep doing codes at this level back to back, like which I'm about to do. So don't put me on a pedestal and expect this level of code every day, but we'll just see. Go day by day. Okay. Jesus Walks, Kanye West. God show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down. Okay. These lyrics from Jesus Walks are relevant now more than ever. There's a lot of people in the world, all of us, where I believe the devil is trying to break us down. With everything that's going on in the world, he's trying to break us. You can either allow him to break you or make you. And he's made me into this strong, powerful spirit. Okay, he tried to break me, and he did for a few months. And I got through it, and here I am. Here I am, baby. So the work I'm doing now, it only brings me closer to God, and I truly hope it helps you do the same. Whether you believe in God or not, I hope one day you do. So I believe that Kanye in this song and the album in general is speaking more truth than these Christian rappers. A lot of Christian rappers, guys, are frauds. Okay, when you break down their lyrics and you actually watch the videos and you see the symbolism behind it, these Christian rappers are deceiving you, in my opinion. More truth coming out of Kanye's mouth than their mouth. So, yeah, still commonly known as Kanye West, I'll explain why he goes by Yeah now, is an American rapper, record producer, entrepreneur, and fashion designer. He's widely regarded as one of the greatest and most influential hip-hop musicians of all time, as well as one of the greatest musicians of his generation. So Kanye now goes by Yeah, and here's why he decided to change his stage name. In a 2018 interview with radio DJ Big Boy, interesting name, he remarked, I believe Yeah is the most regularly used word in the Bible. And in the Bible, it means you. Therefore, it's I'm you, I'm us, it's us. It went from being Kanye, which means the only one, to just Yeah, being a reflection of our good, our bad, our confused, our everything, he said. So when he was going by Kanye, which means the only one, that's when Kanye had a huge, huge ego. Okay, like he was the only one that deserved any type of credit, right? Then he goes by yeah, which he's saying is the most regularly used word in the Bible. So I want to owe this one find here, which actually inspired the code to 6079. Kanye West was born 6/8/1977. He was born exactly 1,018 days before the Georgia Guidestones were erected. 10:18. Luke 10:18. I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. In regards to Kanye being born 1,018 days before the Georgia Guidestones were erected, which just came down 42 years after they were erected, and the beast reigns for 42 months. Kanye West was born in Georgia. Kanye West was born in Georgia. He was born 1,018 days before the Georgia Guidestones were erected, and then they came down 42 years later on 7/6, on George Bush's 76th birthday, and Skull and Bones gets you 76. And obviously, Skull and Bones are also known as Order 322. And Georgia Guidestones were erected on March the 22nd, 322. The website PayPal only, unfortunately, right now, yes, and it's put people off, unfortunately. But a lot of people who were put off by PayPal have actually gone out of the way to set up a PayPal, and they don't regret it with the work that I'm doing. So PayPal's very easy to set up, and it's $10 for what I do. And what I'm doing right now is the best work I've ever done. I saw a guy, I'm not going to say his name again, $15 a month, where you get his picks with no code. You just get his picks. No code. So if he likes Cleveland Guardians to win, he's just going to say Cleveland Guardians money line. No code to it. People are paying him $15 for the month. That's all he's doing. But again, I don't need to focus on him. So that's huge, isn't it? Huge. With the Luke 10:18. And if you watch my video yesterday, you're going to see how big that 10:18 is. All right? Enormous. If you watch my video yesterday, please watch it if you haven't. So Kanye said the following in an interview. I know that God has been calling me for a long time, and the devil has been distracting me for a long time. That's why he said, God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. So that's powerful. He also said the following. I'm like a vessel, and God has chosen me to be the voice and the connector. When he says things like that, people think he's being arrogant and cocky and that he's superior to everybody. I get what he's saying. I agree. I agree that we are vessels. And I agree that people have been chosen to be the voice and the connector. And I'm one of them. Say I'm cocky like Kanye, fine. But that's the reality. I think people who are spreading God's word at this point and doing codes at this level have been chosen by God to do it. That's what I believe. He said, I can't be responsible. I'm good, but I'm not that good. So my job is just to be in the studio and do videos, and I just stand here and let God do the rest. What do I always say? That God or angels are doing my codes for me. And I'm just here. I'm not in the studio, but I'm here behind the screen, just reading out these codes, trusting God, and just reading them out and being guided. So I can relate to him. Maybe that's why I'm doing this video and why I learned that song before this code. So I'm posting this code on 8/2, and the Georgia Guidestones were erected on the 82nd day of 1980. Kanye's full name is Kanye Amari West, equals 82. Remember Queen Elizabeth, who synced up to Revelation, was born 421, the 82nd prime. And Prince William, who was born on summer solstice on 21/6, was born in 82, just like Kate Middleton. Barack Hussein Obama II, 82. Nice. Each stone weighed 42,000 pounds. Did you see Aaron Judge's first home run went for 420 feet, which was his 42nd home run of the season. And like I said, the Georgia Guidestones came down 42 years after they were erected. That was good. That wasn't the Jesuits or the Masons who did that. All right? Not at all. Order Abkeo, 82, nice. 82 equals 666. Had no idea. Ukraine war equals 68. Yeah, World War I and World War II began on 68 date numerology pure as well. Just like when Russia invaded the Ukraine. Kanye was born on 6/8. I'll get into 68 even more with Kanye in a moment. Kanye was born on a day leaving 206 days left in the year. And my Patreon was deleted on 26, one day after I truly found Jesus. Can you believe that? How often do I tell you that my Patreon got removed on 26, 206? Kanye born on a day leaving 206 days left in the year. And my Patreon got removed 2 months and 6 days after my birthday. And my name's 26, and there's 26 letters in the alphabet. God equals 26. So the Warriors won the NBA, which I said they would in December. They now have 206 playoff wins. Much love, chronically Les. Many blessings to you and your fellow Canadians. When Biden came out at 2:22 on 2/22/22, he was 82 minutes late. He was scheduled for 1 p.m. Now that is enormous. By the way, Joseph, I'm actually going to be on a plane on the 222nd day of the year, which is 8/10. I'm literally going to be on a plane the first time in a long time because I'm flying to Tijuana in Mexico on the 222nd day of 2022. And I didn't mean it that way. I didn't plan it for it to be on the 222nd day. And I thought about you when I realized that. Now check this out. Kanye West equals 33. Jesus died at age 33 in 33 AD. Kanye was born on 6/8, June the 8th. And the year 68 was 33 years before 9/11. 68, guys. When the term coronavirus was coined, when 9/11 became the emergency dialing code. That happened in 68. Italy won the Euros in 68. They just won it again recently. Martin Luther King was assassinated 4/4/68. I'll discuss the 193 44th prime later in the video. Elbows aching today. So a lot happened in 68. The construction of the World Trade Center began in 68. Apart from the 4 base ciphers, which are the ones sparks your interest, I love Fibonacci. I don't often use Fibonacci, but I can see why you love it. I like Chaldean, satanic. If the ritual is very satanic, you'll see that the numbers sync up. And other ciphers, I don't use many. I'm not a guy who uses many, but I also like the Jewish cipher because gematria is Jewish mysticism. So I also really like the Jewish cipher a lot. I watched Decoding Lucifer. It was good. I had no idea that you were so organized. Thank you. I really liked that video, and just my videos don't get the traction they deserve, which is understandable because I'm being restricted for what I'm doing. And a lot of the information I present, people don't want to accept, which is also understandable. Gematria is one which you have mastered. I don't think I've mastered gematria yet. but I get better every day. I don't know if I've mastered it, but I know I haven't. 3 Faces of the Beast from Revelation 9:11. Wow. Lucifer, guy from Cardiff 3843, like Lucifer. Yep. And Wales has the red dragon on it, which is connected to Satan. But gematria is only the tip of the iceberg, brethren. I agree. I agree with you. Okay, let me keep going. Jesus Walks was met by widespread commercial success, peaking at number 11. 11. Peaking at number 11. Jesus equals 11. My favorite number. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. I had my awakening at age 33, and I was born on 33 date numerology. Now check this out. Much love to Chuck Chulo. He didn't give me this code, but he really pushed me to look into the basilica, where the basilica was struck twice by lightning on February 11th, 2013. That find has taken me and him to another level of coding. Undoctrinated, much love to you, brother. Yeah, Tom Ellis is 666 in Sumerian. He played Lucifer. Thomas John Ellis, and I have 2 brothers. 2 of them are called Thomas and John. 42 in the live. Wow, the beast reigns for 42 months. So let me keep going with this. So at the 47th Grammy Awards, keep talking about 47, Jesus Walks was awarded the Grammy Award for Best Rap Song. 47th Grammy Awards. Remember, Kobe Bryant died the day that the Grammys were being held in the Staples Center. Okay? And the Basilica, the Vatican, was struck by lightning on 2/11/2013, and 2/11 is the 47th prime. Vatican equals 47, Miracle equals 47. Kanye released his 9th studio album. 9, I keep talking about the number of completion because it's the last single-digit number. So he released his 9th studio album named Jesus is King on 47 date numerology. October the 25th, 2019. Jesus is King. King, crown, corona. I'm telling you, we can all say that corona is a big satanic ritual, or it could be God doing all he can to wake us up. Making it so obvious every passing day now. What's going on in the world and who's basically controlling this realm right now. It's so obvious, those who have any type of spirit. Hey, Paul. Tried your calculator and 3 versions of my name, FR to 66. Recently saved, though. You're good. 66 is not necessarily a bad number. It's 33 times 2. Like, it's not a bad number. There's no bad numbers, so don't worry. Don't have them convince you 66 is evil. It's not. Build back better comes back 9 in many forms of numerology, yeah. BBB is like 222. Or when you do a B lowercase, it looks like 3 6s. Things are becoming painfully obvious if you have the Holy Spirit within you, which I think we all do, but it's been hidden from us. And some of us are actually acknowledging that we do have it. So everything does become painfully obvious, and you see through Satan's lies. I've wrote songs about all of this. Guys, my elbow, I'm struggling with this elbow. I'm going to go swimming after this. Hey, brother, are my messages getting through? This one has. Matthew 24:27, for just as the lightning comes from the east and flashes as far as the west, so will be the coming of the Son of a Man. Equals Mr. West. Yeah, Mr. West. Mr. West in the building. Kanye West. Guys, these names that they're given, like I said, Aaron Judge, like Judgment Day. And look at Kanye's children. You've got Northwest. You've got Chicago West, Chi-Town, which I'll mention. Talks about that a lot in his songs. Sam West. Saint West. Okay, that's the name of his 4 children. He has 4 children. Kanye's really connected, guys, to the number 4, which brings me back to the 4 horsemen. of Revelation. He's really connected, guys, to 4. Jesus Walks was released in 2004. And it became West's 4th consecutive top 20 hit. There's your 420 again, like Hitler was born 420. Like Kobe, he failed to make 4 playoffs in his 20 seasons, like 420. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, the number 42 and 420. And Jesus Walks, guys, is a mid-tempo hip-hop song. And it's set in common time with a moderate tempo of 87 beats per minute. And Number of the Beast is 87. And doesn't Gronkowski wear 87? And Brady wears 12. There's another 99. There's another 99. The Gronk and Brady combine the jersey numbers 99. Much love, James Love, baby, for you getting that 99. My mate Buchan's going to become number 100. Tommy is about to sign up. 10 times 10. God gets you 10, as does Satan. Through the Wire is referring to the electric lightning, Lucifer traveling through electronic devices. Amazing. So Through the Wire focuses on Kanye having a near-death experience. And he survived it. And is it my favorite Kanye West song? I think so. I think it still is. But like Kanye's albums now, and when he goes on tour, it's all promoting Jesus. And we can call him the false prophet. I don't think he is. I did. I thought he could be. That for me is Pope Francis. But there's some surrogates here. Obviously, surrogates involving Kim Kardashian, because Kim Kardashian can't actually give birth because it's a male. It's funny how his 3rd child, Chicago, was born on 115, and Lucifer gets you 115, as does Masonic. So a lot of these celebrities come out and have these children, and very strange. But when Kanye got with Kim, he completely changed it. It was like he was truly under mind control. And I've told you, I think these Kardashians are witches. I believe they're witches. Next conflicts: China versus Taiwan, Kosovo versus Serbia, and Greece versus Turkey. Yeah, well, no doubt China, Taiwan. And it's all biblical with what's going on with these wars and famine. It really is. Now check this out. This album, Jesus is King, it follows a Christian theme, different from Kanye's usual work. And West described it as an expression of the gospel. But he released this album 227 days before his 2020 birthday, the year coronavirus was declared a pandemic, and the year that Kobe died. And Kanye and Kobe are very synced up to Revelation. There's a commercial, the Kobe System commercial, and there's also the Black Mamba commercial, and there's the commercial or short film that foreshadowed Kobe dying in a helicopter crash. So Kanye and Kobe are really synced up. You'll have to do some research on that. It's very interesting. So that 227 again, tell you how big that number is. Again, watch my video yesterday. 227 is the 49th prime. 22 divided by 7 is pi, 3.14. And Revelation equals 49. 227, 49th prime, Revelation 49, as is Antichrist. And Kanye was born in 77, just like Tom Brady. And 7 times 7 is 49. And the length of Jesus Walks is 3 minutes and 13 seconds. And obviously, the lowest scoring Super Bowl of all time finished 3-13, which involved Brady and the Patriots. And Pope Francis became the Pope on 3-13. Yesterday, I had Cleveland Guardians to win in the MLB, 3-1-3, the 65th prime. And George Floyd equals 65. And Jesus Walks was released exactly 16 years before George Floyd was killed. George, like Georgia Guidestones, how Kanye was born in Georgia. And we told George Floyd's last words were, "I can't breathe." So this is biblical again. Satan, the prince of the air, connected to us breathing. You just got to look into Darth Vader. But yeah, it was released May the 25th. The song Jesus Walks, which is the day George Floyd was killed, or so we're told. And Kanye gets you 79 and 56, just like Society of Jesus. And remember, Pope Francis, who became the Pope on 313, that was shortly after the Basilica was hit by lightning, when Pope Benedict stepped down. Guys, if that's not biblical, it got struck twice by lightning. And like I said, Luke 10:18, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Where did Satan go? To earth. Where we are now, and I don't think we belong here. I don't, but I'm going to enjoy it whilst I'm here. But I don't think we belong here. Or maybe some of us do. Maybe some of us do belong here. And again, like I told you, that Simpsons episode, during the rapture, anyone who believed in God just went, they disappeared from the world, from this realm. And those who didn't were stuck in Springfield. That might be what happens. This is the heart of the heavens, Christ Sophia. Why do you think they made that robot called Sophia? Satan's just a disgrace, to be honest. It's meant to be all together in paragraphs, but there's a limit for how much I can write. What did you write? I can't see it. Placing matter and in flesh, the least of the values, for these are the things that hold death and must pass away. Discovering all things, that which shines and is beyond corruption. Beautiful. The further you look, the deeper it goes. Yeah. I was just about to say, Adam, that Kanye is a glaring example of MK Ultra. Yeah. Because he's very powerful, Kanye West. What the stone's guiding us to? Jesus' return. Christ is Joshua, Ben Joseph too, and live, not died, much lies. Interesting. The mighty Holy Spirit will chase away all demons when called upon. I agree. Holy Spirit equals 35. Messenger equals 35. Skull and Bones 149, the 35th prime. Catholic 35. Still got stuff to do with the code. So, like I said, George Floyd massively connected to Kanye West, and his last three words were, "I can't breathe." In the song Jesus Walks, listen to these lyrics. I'm not going to rap them. I'm just going to read them like poetry. I walk through the valley of the shy where death is. Top floor, the view alone will leave you breathless. Try to catch it, it's kind of hard. Getting choked by detectives. Yeah. Now check the method. They be asking us questions, harass and arrest us, saying we eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. All right? Getting choked by detectives. Top floor, the view alone will leave you breathless. I can't breathe. Harass and arrest us. Chauvin on George Floyd, guys. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me at this point? The work that I'm doing here, how it's all synced up and how it all comes to revelation. It's crazy. It's crazy. It really is. Talking about gasping for breath in this song. I can't breathe. Satan, the prince of the air. Revelation's definitely happening. I believe so. Can I 100% say it is? No, I believe in my soul it is. So the Georgia Guidestones were 19 foot and 3 inches. 193. which is that 44th prime. And remember, Kanye was born 6'8", and Martin Luther King died in 68, and he died on 4'4", and 193 is the 44th prime. Obama, the 44th president. The word kill gets you 44. 4'4" is my friend Andy's birthday, 10 days before mine. Well, I'll say this, and if this doesn't blow your mind, then I'll sign off. The Georgia Guidestones were 19 foot and 3 inches, 193. Kanye was born exactly 190 weeks and 3 days after George Floyd. What? How am I doing this? All right, 193. The Georgia Guidestones, George, like George Floyd, like how Kanye was born in Georgia. Georgia Guidestones were 19 foot and 3 inches. Kanye was born exactly 190 weeks and 3 days after George Floyd was born, which is 193. And now I want to break down verse 2 of Jesus Walks, because I think it has incredibly powerful lyrics. And I put the link to the song on my website. And these lyrics imply that Jesus is within all of us. Jesus is in all of us. Yep, Georgia equals 44. Nice. Brady's currently 44, about to turn 45. Brady was 44 when the Guidestones came down. Tom Brady. He was 44. Revelation's been happening since the fall of the Western Roman Empire. Very possible. Hey, Syrup. Joe Biden, 44. So let me read these lyrics to you and see how it's better when he's singing them, but I'll read them out. So again, this for me implies Jesus is within all of us. To the hustlers, killers, murderers, drug dealers, even the strippers, Jesus walks for them. Jesus walks for them, saying Jesus is within them. All right? Within all of us. People can drift away from that and ignore him, but he's within us. And you can find him. To the victims of welfare, feel we living in hell here. Hell yeah. Jesus walks for them. Now hear ye, want to see thee more clearly. I know he hear me when my feet get weary. So basically, when we're going through dark times and tough times, and you think you're alone, Jesus is always there with you because he's within you. You're never truly alone. I was telling somebody that the other day. Because where they're almost nearly extinct, which is connected to end times. We rappers is role models. We rap, we don't think. I ain't here to argue about his facial features, which people do. Jesus doesn't look like that. Jesus had wool hair. Jesus is black. Jesus is white. He ain't here to argue about his facial features or here to convert atheists into believers. I'm just trying to say the way school need teachers, like Teachers 33, I was a teacher, still am. The way Kathy Lee needed Regis, that's the way I need Jesus. What an insanely put together line. And this last bit gives me absolute chills. I've got chills, so give me a moment. Give me a moment. Whether George Floyd died or not, which I don't think he did, whether he did or not, the symbolism behind his death, the durations behind his death and his birth date all sync up to Revelation. So we can argue all day whether George Floyd died or didn't die. We can do that all day long. They originally said that Chauvin knelt on him for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And the Twin Towers came down at 8:46 a.m. Then they changed it to 9 minutes and 29, and 929 is the 158th prime. 15:8, when Melinda Gates was born. When the Society of Jesus were recognized by the Catholic Church. Okay? When Gert Muller died. You can say whatever we want. I'm putting together the numbers that are revealed to us. So check out this. This is my favorite part of the song. My favorite part of the song. Because the day after I found Jesus, my Patreon got removed. Anytime I talk about Jesus, my videos get limited. So this hits, these lyrics hit. So here go my single dog, radio needs this. They say you can rap about anything except for Jesus. That means guns, sex, lies, videotape. But if I talk about God, my record won't get played. Huh? Exactly. Like Red Pill Monkey said, anytime he does any posts about Jesus, he gets next to no likes. When he does any posts about Satan, he gets so many likes. But any posts about God or Jesus, he gets nothing. Posts about Satan, thousands of likes, hundreds of likes. And that's the reality. So Kanye's lyrics there, it's true. You can basically, these rappers, they can rap about killing people and sex and drugs and all that nonsense, which then influence younger generations to get into it. Then they get arrested because they actually think that they're following their idols. If I behave like these rappers do, then maybe I'll become a rapper and I'll be famous and I'll have the so-called beautiful girlfriends who are not beautiful. And then they get put in jail. So, but if you rap about Jesus, they don't like that. And people might say, well, Jesus walks. Oh, it's one of his biggest hits. But in general, the mainstream, they don't talk about Jesus. When do you ever hear them talk about Jesus on the mainstream media? Ever. Why did they shut down churches? Why did they close churches during COVID? Remember, they hated Jesus when he was here, yeah, because he sacrificed his life for our sins, which meant that Satan can't win. That was when Jesus did that, that was game over for Satan. So Satan hates him for that. And all these top celebrities who a lot of people worship, they show you through their symbolism that they hate Jesus and they worship the devil. They show you that. But again, unless you study symbolism the way I do, you're not going to get it. If you don't study anatomy the way I do, you're not going to get the transgender agenda. If you don't study numbers the way I do, you're not going to appreciate the codes. It's that simple. And that's why there's a huge difference between innocence and ignorance. Because innocence is when you've not had access to the information to sway your decision. Ignorance is where people are providing this so-called evidence and knowledge and you're dismissing it. And that is ignorant. To be dismissing my work at this point with what I have done is ignorance. Ignorance. If you've just come across my work at the very beginning, you don't know what it is I'm talking about, that's innocence. You're unaware, you're not sure what's going on. But at this point, with the stuff that I've shown and proven day in, day out, you are ignorant to the truth of what my codes are doing, including this one. And then I'm going to read this. I'm going to basically read out a description of the song of Jesus Walks. And this is very important. 60 seconds, 60 minutes, 24 hours, 2 plus 4 hours equals 6. Yeah, you're 666. It's the number of a man, number of beast. It's not just a disturbing number, 666. It's not at all. Keep up the good word. I will. But thank you. Right. Jesus Walks. The song is essentially a spiritual exaltation wherein West discusses how Jesus walks with all manner of people from the sinner to the saint. That's why you get the lyrics, not from Kanye, but I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. Because we all are sinners and saints. We all are. Whether you like it or not, we're all sinners and saints. It's the polarity of the world. If you think you're just a saint, complete saint, and everything is perfect about your existence, you are a fool. You're fooling yourself. And nobody's 100% a sinner. All right? We've all done some form of good in this world. We have. Towards this end, the first conceptual verse of the song is told through the eyes of a drug dealer contemplating his relationship with God. It reportedly took over 6 months for West to draw inspiration for the second verse. West also uses the song to express his critical views on how the media seem to shy away from songs that address matters of faith, while embracing songs discussing violent sex and illegal drugs. He rhymes, so here go my single, dog. Radio needs this. They say you can rap about anything except for Jesus. That means guns, sex, lies, videotapes. If I talk about God, my record won't get played. This is directly taken from West's experiences when he was struggling to get signed onto a record label. Maybe he did so-called sell his soul to finally get the fame and fortune that he believed he deserved when he signed with the Rockefellers, Jay-Z's label, although it's not his. Should I say hers? And he kept getting turned down. He kept getting turned down. Many executives turned him down after he played a demo of the song for them, which went on to be a monster hit. They reasoned that he did not conform to the stereotypes associated with mainstream hip-hop and therefore was not easily marketable. Many of his friends in the music industry also warned him that while the song was outstanding, it would never make it to the radio. My codes and my work is outstanding. It's never going to make it to the mainstream, is it? You're never going to have the illusion, have his own TV show on cable TV, even though my work's outstanding. It's never going to happen. If I sold my soul, okay, quotation marks, and I wore lipstick and I wore dresses and they put me on a stage and let me sing and I was pushing agendas and I was talking about climate change and I was pushing Satanism, they'd give me a show, they'd give me a huge platform. Because I'm talking about God and how Satan's going to lose and he's already lost, and I'm revealing deception within this world that could wake up people, they're always going to limit me. So again, Kanye's song Jesus Walks is outstanding, but he couldn't get a record deal from it because he wasn't pushing their agendas. Big Brother is back on ITV soon. You could appear on it. I think everyone on Big Brother is a Freemason. Everyone who's ever been on that show is a Freemason. And they like to make you think that it's all organic. It's not. It's not, because my friend actually, she's a psychologist, and they filmed a show where I live, which is basically Big Brother. And she was there, she witnessed it, and how staged it is. It's all completely staged. The drama, the love, connections. But when you're watching it on TV and these people watch it on TV, they think it's all organic. They don't realize how heavily edited it's been and that they're acting. And as soon as they come out, you can tell a lot of them are actors, how comfortable they are in front of the camera. They're Masons. And Big Brother's all connected to George Orwell, another George. George Orwell, George Floyd, George of Guidestones, George Bush, Prince William's son's called George, King George. All these Georges, St. George's flag. In 1984, Orwell's book, he talked about the surveillance state where Big Brother is watching you. Do you think Jade Goody was real? A real deceiver? A real deceiver. Think how many people got emotional when she supposedly died. Again, they shave these people's hair off, just like Will Smith's wife, Jaden, said she had alopecia. Really? And people see the shaved head and then feel sorry for her when they're being deceived. And then Kanye said the following about life. I feel I need to take responsibility for my own successes and failures. This is very important. What I'm about to say here, all right, I do believe God is in control, but I believe that we have free will and you can't just sit back and wait for Jesus to come back. So what Kanye says here is basically what I say. So I'll read it to you. Okay? I feel I need to take responsibility for my own successes and failures, he continued. Why I say I don't give it all up to Jesus is because there are a lot of people who don't take responsibility for their lives and always think Jesus is going to handle it. And that's what I refuse to do. That's how I feel. All right, I ain't waiting around to be saved by anybody, including Jesus. I take responsibility for my life. I have free will. All right, I've gone live today to do this because I have free will to do it. And I think it's going to inspire a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people who actually watch it will be inspired by it. So I agree with Kanye there. And then about his ego, I always tell you how I had an enormous ego, uncontrollable ego for most of my life, which I've tamed now because you actually need ego. but you have to tame it. You have to tame the bull, don't you? Are you going to ride the bull, or is the bull going to ride you? So he said this about his ego. I thought I had it all figured out. God has changed everything. My ego. God put it all together. I'll tell you what, when I don't apply grace, I don't get the results I'm looking for. Everything must be done with grace. Hence the song Amazing Grace. That's one of the things I pray for, and I need to pray for more. So people can say whatever they want about Kanye at this point. He's a deceiver. He's at the top of the industry, the satanic industry, all of that. But again, you have a choice. My discernment levels are incredibly high. And when it comes to Kanye and his message and his lyrics, I can connect with Kanye. Possibly the only musician that I can connect with is Kanye West. The other ones, there's nothing there. I feel like I see through them all. When it comes to Kanye, I just feel something different with Kanye West. And I always have since I first came across his music. So that's the presentation done. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was insane, to be honest. Crazy stuff. I'll maybe decode his 4 children. I'll maybe do that. But I think this is further confirmation that we're either living through revelation or it's on its way. Do you know that Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick have a child called Mason? Really? Mason Dash? Really? They called the kid Mason. All right then. And then there's another one of the Kardashians that has a kid called Penelope Scotland. Middle name Scotland. What, like the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry? Wow. It was interesting, Mr. Adam. Thank you. Why do you call me Mr. Adam, Bo? Are you an ex-student of mine? Are you an ex-student? Or you just see me as your teacher? Why do you call me Mr. Adam? I'm intrigued. Hi, y'all. Amazing Grace is said to be written by slave ship captain. Is it? Let me look at the lyrics. What, this Christian hymn was published in 1779, 3 years after the Declaration of Independence was signed, and the Illuminati were founded 3 years after. 3. It was written by John Newton 1 year before, in 1772. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. I can connect with that. Was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Wow. Wow, and this was done in F major, which is the 6th letter of the alphabet. John Newton, guys. And then you have the movie Grease, starring Elizabeth Newton-John. What? Through my dangers, toils, and snares, we have already come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home, and grace will lead us home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. I was spiritually blind, not physically blind. My vision is, boom, got great vision. Got vision like Paul Scholes, like Xavi. But I was spiritually blind, but now I see. I don't get called Mister. That's addressing my dead fictional entity. That's very true. That's very true. Can you read out in the time of your life, Adam? What's that? in the time of your life. Are you on about? Wait, is that Green Day? I hope you have the time of your life. Are you on about that? Which is preferred? Adam, Mr. E, Mr. Adam E, Edders? Just call me the illusion. Keep it simple whilst I'm on this platform. So, what do you mean by MF Doom? MF Doom? Let's have a look then. A word of advice. I can't read this all out. I'll read some of it. So somebody's asking me to read this. I've never read it before. I'm just going to read it, which is dangerous. In the time of your life, live so that in that good time there shall be no ugliness or death for yourself or for any life your life touches. Seek goodness everywhere, and when it is found, bring it out of the hiding place and let it be free and unashamed. I like this already. Place in matter and in flesh the least of the values, for these are the things that hold death and must pass away. Discover in all things that which shines and is beyond corruption. Encourage virtue in whatever heart it may have been driven into secrecy and sorrow by the shame and terror of the world. That fear again. Ignore the obvious, for it is unworthy of the clear eye and the kindly heart. Be the inferior of no man, nor of any men be superior. Wow, geez. Remember that every man is a variation of yourself. No man's guilt is not yours, nor is any man's innocent a thing apart. Despise evil and ungodliness, but not men of ungodliness or evil. I told you that. God hates sin, not those who sin. People need to know that. That is so huge. I'll say that again. Despise evil and ungodliness, but not men of ungodliness or evil. These understand. Have no shame in being kindly and gentle, but if the time comes in the time of your life to kill, and have no regret, that's just being ruthless. There's a time where you can't let people walk over you. Okay? Sparta! In the time of your life, live, so that in the wondrous time you shall not add to the misery and sorrow of the world, but shall smile to the infinite delight and mystery of it. Oh! Wow, who told me to read that? I'm going to write something similar to that. That is insane. Who told me to read that? Who did that? Is it Metal Face Doom? Wow. That was insane, reading that. Sometimes, guys, it's really important to read things aloud. You feel it more when you read it aloud, when you say it out loud. Wow. I was reading a word of advice. And I'm going to have to listen to the song when this is done. I can't play it because I get done for copyright. When Santa says ho, 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 saying the name of Satan. Well, I was actually going to do a video about Satan and Santa. I was going to wait till Christmas to do it. I've already done videos about Christmas, but Santa Claus also goes by the name Old Nick. And Old Nick can mean a nickname for the devil in Christian tradition. And Santa's obviously an anagram of Satan, wears red. So yeah, Old Nick, Old Saint Nick, which is a nickname for the devil as well. And Santa Claus goes by Old Nick. Wow. I told you, Christmas Day is a pagan celebration. Satan's come up with the Christmas Day. Lied to you. Christmas Day for most people is about receiving gifts. Give me, gimme, 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 gimme. Okay? Give me more food. I want to watch another movie. Give me more presents. That's what Christmas is about for most people in the world, isn't it? You have the Black Friday where people are fighting over TVs and video games. That's Satan. Satan's fingerprints written all over it. So to all you people out there who think I'm sad and weird because I'm not going to celebrate Christmas, I don't care. I don't care. Much of Revelation has passed since Rome was created and Christ was put to death. Rome is still in control, fourth and final beast. You think we're on the fourth horseman? The pale horse? I think we're on the third, which is famine. And then 2023, we'll be seeing the fourth. And that's when things are really going to hit the fan, where you'll have a choice to make. Mask is a form of worshipping the image of the beast. Mark is also thoughts of actions and they align with it. Disobey God, you can have the mark. Again, the masks don't celebrate Halloween. That's a satanic pagan celebration. But you'll celebrate it, won't you? Or most of you will. Because it's within you and it's fun. And you want your children to do it. They want to dress up as the favorite Disney character, which is satanic. But again, things like Halloween, Christmas, I'll never celebrate them ever again. Single stocking screams child predator. Wow. I only cared about presents. I told people to save the money you were going to spend to me, buy me better and join your sales. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Right. I've given you a lot of my time and energy. Again, it's not easy what I do. It's far from easy. It's exhausting. But this code is up on the website. It's really powerful. And again, I want to say much love to James Love, who signed up. And somebody else has just signed up to become number 100. Thank you so much. Teza33. Teza33. Wow, is number 100. 33. As I'm talking about Jesus, who died at age 33 in 33 AD. Thank you, and that's a blessing, and it's meant to be. It's meant to be. So again, when you have the mindset of it's meant to be in many ways, you don't get too overwhelmed. Oh, I didn't get any people, any new members. Oh, I didn't get this. Oh, the kid didn't turn up to the class, or whatever it may be. It's all meant to be, and you deal with it. And you deal with it. You're a warrior. I'm signing tomorrow. Thank you, Sarap. You might be 101, the 26 prime. Huge number. Am I a warrior? Yes. Yeah, I am. I think we all are. You've just got to find your inner warrior. That's why we just had the Golden State Warriors win. You got to find that inner warrior. We all have it. We're all powerful. We are so powerful. We are God's greatest creation. He made us in his likeness. Guys, don't forget that, how powerful we are. And collectively, oh my word, the potential. That's what humanity is. Huge, big ball of potential. All right? Like Ronaldo at 17. Big ball of potential. And it's up to us what we do with it. I push every day to get better and stronger. In every way, physically, mentally, spiritually. After this, I'm going for a swim. And I am going to swim 33 lengths. 33. I'm going to count them. Swimming is so good. My boy James Love, who just signed up, the first thing I did today was listen to his audio. He said, it's just incredible how I feel when I go for a walk in the woods. I think that's our like natural habitat, just being in the woods and being around nature where it's peaceful. Not in the big cities where it's all competing with each other and there's pollution and violence and trash on the floor and all of that. So guys, whenever you can, wherever you are in the world, go for walks, go for hikes, go for a swim. Please, go to the beach. It's where we truly thrive, where we're at peace. Not in an office or in a Walmart. You're not at peace there. You're not. A man I knew a few years ago told me he doesn't watch TV, he doesn't drink Coca-Cola, he doesn't celebrate Christmas, he likes a challenge. Shame I didn't keep in touch or introduce you to him. It sounds like me. I don't watch TV, I don't own a TV, I don't have Netflix. Well, I guess like once in a blue moon, I'll have a sip of Coke. And I don't celebrate Christmas. So I'll get called Scrooge, but let them call me Scrooge. If I want to buy somebody a gift, I'll do it completely out of the blue when they don't expect it. Okay? It's the best way to do it. Not just take your wife out on Valentine's Day because she's supposed to, and it's a chore for you. Okay? St. Valentine's Massacre was about St. Valentine getting beheaded. So again, happy Valentine's Day. Christmas Day is a pagan celebration. Halloween is a satanic ritual. All right? Like you said, putting on your masks, trick or treat. Well, you're being tricked into believing that Halloween is actually nothing but satanic ritual. If you think it's anything different, then you're being tricked. All you need is food and shelter. Yeah, health, food, shelter, water. Everything else you don't need. Like, for example, the stuff in the background I have here, I don't own any of it. I don't need that thing in the background. I don't need that chair. I don't need the air conditioner. I don't need that sofa. I don't need those things. That sofa, by the way, is not mine. It looks like something from the 1800s. It's the worst sofa I've ever seen. I've got to get rid of it, to be honest. But again, I'm at that point where I'm not that bothered about materialism. There's no way I would have kept that sofa a year and a half ago. It would have gone in the first day. I'm like, what's the point in getting rid of it? I can sit on it. It folds out into a bed if anybody wants to stay over. Why get a big ass fancy new sofa? You seen the episode in Friends, I think? Maybe it was Friends or no, it was Modern Family, which again, the Modern Family is basically two gay guys who are married. You've got the old man married to a transgender, Sophia, whatever her name is. That is the Modern Family now, it seems. And they bought this like white sofa, the two gay ones, but they wouldn't sit on it. Nobody was allowed to sit on it. It was just there for show. Bought a couch which you couldn't sit on. That's the world we're living in. That's artificial. Adam, because of you and Eve, I am slippery and go on my belly. Then with its great strength, it threw down Adam and Eve and squeezed them. Are you referring to the serpent, the snake? Is the bike yours? Yes. I love to cycle. You know what? Do I cycle or swim, or do I do both? I'm going to be coaching later. Maybe I'll have a cycle. I've got a massive hill that I can go up. The entire English language was constructed to be one language that everyone will speak come time. Yep, universal language, I agree. It's on its way there. That's why it's the every nation's second language. Do you think the gym is just an artificial thing? I think the gym is more of status. I go to the gym, but it's obviously amazing. If you go to the gym and you go about it the right way and you go there to work out and improve your body, it's amazing, the gym. Some gyms, the people basically paying crazy money to go to gym when they can get the same machinery at another gym that doesn't have the status. That is cringeworthy. Because they want to tell people, I go with this guy, I go with this gym instructor. And I always say, for me, if you need a gym instructor, fair play, because you're trying to improve your health and well-being. But why can't you motivate yourself? And especially online now with everything available to us, why do you need another person to tell you how to work out and pay them for it? But again, we all want different things. I guess people pay for me, life coaching, pay for my codes. They can do it themselves, but get an e-bike, thank me later. Okay. Most people I know who go to the gym always get injured. Yeah, that's true. They're either lifting weight they can't handle, or they just have terrible technique. For me, I don't go to the gym. I work out at home. I prefer to swim and run and cycle and sit-ups and push-ups and planks. It suits my body type. I don't like being at the gym where you're waiting for machines where they can at any point say you got to wear a mask. They charge you a lot of money. There's people distracting you there. The music that they play might not be the music that motivates you. And I know you can take headphones, but I don't like to work out with headphones. So for me, there's way more positives to working out at home. But when you work out at home, you've got to be way more disciplined. Because when you do drive to the gym, you ain't going there for 15 minutes. You're like, I'm driving there and I've gone out of my way and spent money on gas. You're there at least 30, 45 minutes. That's one of the big positives of the gym. Who's denying the Messiah, Anthony? Free weight's bad for your bones, joints, etc. Maybe. I've got an issue with my elbow right now. We love you. Love you too, mate. Coach is also a mentor and should be a lot more experienced than you are. Yep. Yeah. But I've seen some of these gym instructors, guys, that literally go, right, we're going to do some bicep curls. And then they'll do one of them. And they're like, there you go. Give me 10 of them. And then it's just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Okay, rest, and we're going to do that again. So again, like anything, there's different levels. There's gym instructors that are different level that truly care about your health and well-being and want to take you to the next level. And there's other gym instructors that just half-ass it. They just half-ass it and they get away with it because they look the part. People pay for the ones that look the part, but it doesn't mean that they're actually the better trainers. Do you know what I mean? It's like people who are amazing swimmers. It doesn't mean that they're amazing at teaching you how to swim. You might get a guy who doesn't have an incredible body, but he looks decent enough. He's a personal trainer, but he knows how to motivate you. He knows the science behind it all. Who would you choose? You'd probably choose the guy who looks like Dwayne Johnson, wouldn't you? Who doesn't have a Johnson. Just because you're being taken in by the look rather than the knowledge. Soul of Cinder, much love. I'm about to leave. I hope you've enjoyed this. I feel like I'm getting wiser by the day. And then I'm just going to share that wisdom with as many people as I can. And maybe I need to leave on 33 likes. USA-China war, they're both going to go down. These superpowers are both going to get taken out. Okay? I think it's a good thing. So bring it on. So stay strong, stay positive, figure out what makes you happy, do it as often as you can. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Overcome adversity. Smile. Learn this knowledge. Do whatever you want with this knowledge. But for me, it's changed my life, and hopefully it changes yours the way it's changed mine. All right, bye guys. Take care. I'm actually going to go in the water because I'm hot. And then I'm meeting my friend in 2.5 hours. All right, thank you. Thanks for the 2 people who signed up today as well. It means a lot. I'm about 30% compared to what I had on Patreon. So slow and steady, eh? Slow and steady, baby. Bye-bye, guys. Take care. I'm going to leave 1 hour, 18 minutes, 118, and that is the date that I arrive in LA, 11/8. The Angels, baby. Bye-bye.